And you know what I'm saying? That's about if you got it or if you don't got it. That's what the whole game is. It's not about who right, who wrong, who black, who white, who man, who woman. It's about you got the money or don't you. That's what it seemed like. Whatever moves you gotta do because it shouldn't be.
Because a lot of things.
My son said he.
Last year when I heard about Chuck E. Cheese going into bankruptcy.
My son said last month he betting on Villanueva. He put out there. He said 300. He won 1,200. And had one of his friends take the money at the casino. That's illegal, but it's an app. It's an app. You can sign up for the app. You see what I'm saying? So it's like.
Right.
So the government destroyed organized crime, destroyed the mafia, the Italian mafia, to stop them from running guns, destroyed biker clubs, stop them from gambling, running clubs, doing clubs, selling hoes, all this shit, to turn around and make basically illegal. Which at that point you owe the government a cut. If you make something legal, you got to sign up for it.
Well, my dad told me that before I even hit double digits in age. He was like, "Look, the only issue with this Max Andre, in particular weed, because people can really grow it like you grow tomatoes. You do it in your basement with the hydro, whatever. They just need to know how they can get their cut."
That's it, and that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, they didn't know how to tax it. People
and that's pretty much everything. France, the court lied to you. Say they trying to bring families together. They want this shit. They ain't trying to do none of that shit. They trying to keep y'all fucked up. Because as long as you fucked up with your baby mama, she gonna get child support, which means you got to pay the court to give you child support instead of you just giving your baby mama money. The court want to be involved, so you got to give them a cut. So you basically got to give them as much as you give your baby mama. So you giving your baby mama $120 a week. You low key paying $200 a week because you giving the court $80 a week to do this shit.
I heard this dude complaining the other day on the Breakfast Club about that when they like get it off your tax card. He's like, yeah, you should get taxes. That should be included in your tax return. Like
that's you know what's else crazy too? That this country was stolen by Europeans, but they make us pay them for it. That's like if somebody stole a car and that's like if somebody stole a car and charged you to and having you rent it from them. Nigga, you stole this car. Nigga, give me the stolen. They stole Mexico, but they got us going to vacation and shit, making money off of it. They got Mexicans sweeping floors and mopping floors in they country. It's California, Vegas, Texas, that's theirs. But they over there sweeping floors over that shit. This is the country we in. It's built on bullshit.
I heard a politician the other day talking about they should be able to charge Jeff Bezos and everybody else who's starting Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin. He's like, you got to pay these airlines when you travel here, travel there. I'm like, you paying to travel into nothing. You going into outer space. Who owns space?
Yeah, exactly. We paying the water bill.
You run your country to a certain extent. That's it. You don't run other continents. You talking about now taxing the planet to what? Go through the atmosphere and go into nothingness?
I heard they was trying to register and tax herbs. They was trying to make herbs like.
Oh yeah. They tried to make vitamin C. Get the FDA to categorize it as a drug because it does help with you having a common cold. So no, we need to tax that too. Like when you're gonna tax orange juice.
Right, next they're gonna tax at trees. You grow on trees, they make oxygen. We need, all right. You gotta pay $25 for a year every tree you have in your yard. That's gonna be. This is crazy. We know you in a fucked up situation where the dope man could come back and say, "Hey, even though I sold dope in the '80s and made a shit ton of money and got finessed by the feds to go against my competition and then came up short, I want to sue the police who arrested me because damn it, I'm white and I got white privilege and I need to use it." That's all he's saying. Because why the fuck?
Right. So it's gonna be like the black card. Instead, it's gonna be called the white card.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He was on the news. He had a press conference. He said he tried to play it off. I'm just trying to sue the people who's everybody involved is dead, nigga. All the people who arrest you is you can't take their pensions. Yeah. If he get a check, every dope man from the '80s need a check, bitch.
Right.
What about?
Chris Rock said that once in one of his stand-up shows. He was like, "Look, if the dudes that came up with cigarettes had Jerry curls was black, they would be in prison right now."
First of all, I'm gonna go even further than Chris Rock. Okay, let's talk about. You know damn well the Colonel was getting black. You know damn well back in the day, the Colonel was not making chicken. It was his maid. The bitch was making chicken.
Right.
He did not make that recipe.
Came over so good. They's coming over. He looked at things. He was like, "We about to cash in."
Only thing white people, let me stop. How about, the old saying, the only thing the system created, the old white folks created is the patent office. They take the patent. They'll say they own the patent.
Right.
So, come on. So, that's the shit. We in such a fucked up country. Last night, this just in, on Schoolcraft in Greenfield, somebody got shot at in front of the police. You know what the police did? You know what the police took off. They drove off. They drove off so fast, they clipped the car that they were supposed to arrest.
Damn.
They could have stopped right there and said freeze. They kept going. They were shook. I said, why the fuck did he apply for a job here? Why would you? That's like going to sell dope. Why would you sell crack if you're afraid of gunfire? Why would you apply to be a cop if you're afraid of niggas shooting? Why? That's like me saying I want to be a skydiver, but I don't like heights. I can't fly a plane, but I want to apply for. I'm gonna go to the academy and everything and learn how to jump off of a building, but I can't get on planes. I get motion sickness. Why the fuck did you apply for this job, nigga? So this is what we paying for. This is the country we in. We paying tax dollars. It's more. It's you making more money. You can make more money to play pretend and be an Avengers than you can to be a cop. But the few cops that are there are bitches. I said, when I get my money together, I'm going to buy every cop in Detroit a Lions jersey since they going out their way to become losers. So you might as well make it official. We might as well get them some Ford insurance, get them all jerseys, get them, they already driving 4 cars. Fuck it. Fuck it.
They might be able to work out something with the NFL where they can make more money.
Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Because they write tickets. The cops done turned into meter maids with guns, nigga. They known for writing tickets.
The guns have the Lions logo on it.
If it's coming down to towing your car or taking your license, the cops are good in Detroit for that. But come to find your missing daughter or to solve who killed your brother, they suddenly all thumbs. To the point that they'll run away from the crime. They'll go out their way to drive away from the crime. And it's not just one cop. He was just the first one caught on video. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I saw a couple months ago some niggas done did donuts around a cop car. What type of shit is that? When I was younger, I'm talking about, I was raised under killers. My big cousin and shit, YBI shit, you see what I'm saying? But the moment they seen them blue and red lights, everybody went into their house. There wasn't no time to play around. Now these little niggas ain't even half as tough as the niggas from the 80s, and they doing donuts around cops, having shootouts in front of the police because the police are so pussies now that nobody can do shit. So nobody got to give a fuck about them. If you got enough money to get your car out, you can do anything you want in Detroit. You can blow somebody's brains out. You got enough money to tow your car from the impound, you can do it because they will not do shit to you because they bitches and they're afraid of shit. You can kidnap a little girl as long as you can pay your ticket. They gonna tow your car if you get pulled over. If you can pay for your ticket, you may not go to court for another couple of years. By that time, you're in Atlanta. This is Detroit. So,
right.
Unfortunately, this is where we at. We know it's just like they're going out their way to make us known to be losers.
So it's about to turn into, what is that, Judge Dredd? We gotta have street judges. Yeah, they gonna arm them up with all types of crazy garbage and like, look, guys just handle it out there. Huh?
Hold on. Because now I'm texting somebody, they try to tell me Bruce Lee never got beat in a fight. They can't believe this guy, this brother I found named, I think it said Jacob Moore. He was a kung fu master and he fought Bruce Lee and won in the spar. And he's like, that can't never happen. I'm like, Bruce Lee was flying Hollywood, but you can't say he never lost a spar before. I mean, even Muhammad Ali lost a fight.
Which was funny. He started out getting into gang fights, which is always a funny thought. It's kind of like stereotype in, China, Hong Kong. With other gangs, they all study martial art, and that's basically what led him to one to really, of his gang.
Hold on, I just text the motherfucker back at this time. My thing with Bruce is, I think Bruce is the truth, and he did know a lot, and I'm not gonna act like he wasn't shit. Right. But I think Bruce, what people don't want to talk about is that Bruce's main claim to fame is he was the first. He was the first Asian to bring that shit over here and take it to Hollywood. Nobody else did it before. He set that standard. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be no Asian kung fu movies like they are to the scale they are. He set that standard. So that's what he was claiming for. But I'm not going to ever say he's the greatest fighter in the world ever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to act like he ain't human because every great fighter had lost a bout before. It's about, how can you say you're the greatest if you never lost before?
You do that with boxers because they always talk about their professional record. Like, they lost amateurs. Everybody got
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's part of being human.
Right.
Michael J. White probably lost a bout. Joe Rogan probably lost a bout before. Muhammad Ali lost before. Tyson lost before. And these niggas is great. We ain't gonna say any of the niggas out this name ain't great. Cause they'll both knock your head off if you say the wrong things. All 4 of them.
I'm gonna just play fish tag for the duration of the round. He's not trying to knock nobody out. like, I'm gonna just hit you more than you hit me. He's never had a knockout.
Who? Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather. He has never knocked anyone out.
I know. Hold on. I'm over here eating rice and shit. Got rice in my mouth. Hold on, nigga. Shit. No. That's what I like about Floyd. Even though he is kind of stupid academically.
He's smart enough fighting these YouTube stars.
He right.
He was like, man, I can make more money doing this. I'm not about to get back in there with some professionals.
I said the same thing about Ronda Rousey. I was trying to say, like, they was like, she made a super move. I said, no. I said, that's the thing about athletes. If you get famous enough, you can just start doing fake shit. Like LeBron, they say he the richest off of the Space Jam movie. He can say, fuck the Lakers in a minute. Why keep fucking my body up when I can make more money playing pretend?
Right.
Like Ronda Rousey, she got fucked up. Why get my ass beat again when I can just go play pretend and make the same money week after week?
Right. And now she said she don't like that, the WWE, because I've heard a lot of wrestlers talk about that. Like, they get paid next to nothing, in comparison. Because think about how many people on the rosters. Is more females on there, more men. And he said they make their money doing other stuff. The Rock is in every movie. John Cena did a couple. You can get endorsements and whatever else. I'm like, should they about to do biopic on Hulk Hogan? Yeah, They Live.
Yeah, that's what most sports. It seemed like if you got to become famous, well, you can't just be willing to play. You don't get the money from your endorsement.
Artists is the last to get money off of the actual album. You got to pay the producers, everybody else named off in those credits inside the book or whatever.
Yep.
Now, and they get like they say. I love when Left Eye was explaining over the radio, when she was doing an interview years ago, explaining what 2 points are, 3 points, what superstars are as opposed to just stars, and how much you get paid off of points.
That's if you go into it like that. See, she went into it in which that was set up for her, and that is part of it. Hold on, stop talking for me. This shit is like.